Hey guys, finally got a chance to do a walk around on this 2016 Winnebago Vista LX. I opened the engine compartment just so you could take a look, but we do change the oil in the filter on the engine and on the generator. Looks clean, looks like it's in good shape and everything. This is a full body paint motorhome. This is the little safety window. Some people call it the doggy window because I guess pets like to sit down there and look out the window. You do have side cameras and rear cameras. You have a full-size awning that goes all the way down, and it's also covered so that when it's closed, it's not getting exposed to the sun. It looks like the slide toppers right there, that's also got a cover, so when it's closed, it's not exposed. The material is not exposed to the sun. Brand new tires were just put on by us. We went and took it to a tire place anyway, and so we just got that back. Full-size baggage doors. Take a look at some of these. Oh, you know what? There's a front bra, I guess if you wanted to put a bra on there, you could. That's the bra that goes with. This is a massive storage compartment though. Wow. This thing goes all the way down, 2 compartments long, and all the way across. So that's pretty cool. You can see the condition of everything looks fantastic. And this one already passed our inspections. Under the slides, everything looks even and no problems that I can see anyway. Close these doors. There's the other side of this. But yeah, tons of storage. For a 30-foot motorhome, that's really good. And then what's also great is having 2 slides in the very front of this coach gives you all that floor space inside the living space. So over here is propane quick connect. So you can connect your barbecue here, have your barbecue out underneath your awning. This is another little cool thing that Winnebago does. You'll also notice, and this goes for every cabinet door and pretty much every individual part on a Winnebago, has a sticker somewhere on it that has exactly what this door is. So this door ever gets damaged, you call up and give them this serial number, and they'll know exactly what door this is to give you that replacement part. Winnebago's great with replacing parts even years later. So this is a AM/FM CD player. There's outdoor speakers, 12-volt connection, and 110 for doing stuff outside. If you wanted to add a TV, you want to add, I don't know, anything you want to plug in, you can do it there. And you can also play music or your CDs from there as well. You could easily change this out with a more up-to-date model that has Bluetooth and play your music from your phone directly without connecting. Another compartment. So this table here, this is the bottom of the table. It actually, you open this up to kind of keep it in position, and it sits on the edge of this when this is opened, and it creates a table there. So if you wanted to rest stuff on the table, it sits there nicely against the coach, and it's got these like rubber soft pieces or whatever to help it from scratching anything. More plugs down here and a connection for cable. This is a gravity fill water connector. Not all motorhomes have that. That's where you stick your hose in there to fill up before you leave without having to screw into the actual connection. Just a lot easier to do the gravity fill. Another compartment that goes in pretty deep. That's the back compartment. Let's get a good look at it. I mean, I don't see any issues with the paint. Looks like it's in very good condition. There's a rock guard they added, so if you're deciding to tow anything, that'll keep the vehicle behind you safer from getting rocks kicked up. I got on the roof a few minutes before I started and took a picture. I'll put it in the folder with all the other images, and then this link will be coming from YouTube probably. There's a solar panel on the roof, looks like a 175 watt panel, give or take. Every 100 watts of solar gives you back 5 to 8 amps to your batteries every hour in the sun. And your coach probably just using the fridge and other things. Fridge actually is propane or electric, so If you're not plugged in, you wouldn't even be using much power on that, but just all the normal stuff you might use, from water pumps to a few lights, the fantastic fan, the roof, the attic fan, all of those things probably don't use much more than 5 to 8 amps anyway. So you've got 175 watts of solar that's probably overall going to give you 10 to 15 amps, because it's 5 to 8 per 100 watts. So basically it's going to keep you charged. You're going to keep your batteries level with normal power usage while you're camping. That is if you're not plugged in. So if you're dry camping, if you're plugged in, then you're getting free power and you're always charged. So no big deal there. So you asked before if the registration's still good. I can see here that it is good until January 2022. I can also see that it was purchased from a local dealer, if that license plate cover is still accurate. And I can see that there's one thing I found wrong with this coach so far, and it's something we'd obviously replace normally because it's a safety thing, is this marker light cover is gone. So they'd replace that marker light. It should look like the one on this side over here. But so far, that's the only thing that's come out that's that I've noticed. The tow hitch is a 5,000 pound tow hitch, which is pretty standard. This is the generator housing here. It's a 5500 Onan. You have to have at least, you have to have at least 5500 watt generator to run the 2 air conditioners and everything else in the coach. What's also cool about this 30-foot motorhome is that it does have 2 roof airs. Not as common as you might think. Most of our 30-foot motorhomes have 1, and there has been a couple options to add a second, but it's not something that's been going on for very long, and it's just still not as common. And actually, it was interesting, the 2022s and 21s that we're getting, that some of them that used to come with 2 air conditioners are now coming with 1, simply because of the shortage of parts that we're dealing with. So they're choosing to put 1 instead of 2 because they don't have enough to go around. But this one has 2, so that's great. All right, so 3 slides also in a 30-foot motorhome is pretty awesome. I love this compartment. Is one of my favorites because it's up high, so you don't have to bend down. So stuff you want to get out, more frequently, like maybe your chairs or just other stuff that is maybe more awkward to get out of a lower compartment. This is right there for you. So this is right in the under the slide. I love that. And then you've got your sewer area, the 50 amp cord. It's all very easily laid out. You've got access to a hot and cold shower, the water where you plug in for water. You have your water pump. You can plug in the cable. You've got a little light back here. Fuel. And then you also have a surge protector, RV surge. Oh, that's actually a transfer switch. So it just converts, it's like a converter. So another thing with the parts, actually there's a sticker on every single part of this coach. So, I guess this is where the actual dump station is. That's just like hot and cold shower and other stuff, including the 50 amp cord. This is where you'd actually dump from here. And you have also a safety flush. So this creates like a sprinkler system inside your black tank so that you can flush that and clean it out very easily by connecting to that attachment. And this looks like a water pressure regulator, maybe a built-in water pressure regulator, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's that one. This is the back of your hot water heater. It's an Atwood brand, good brand, Suburban furnace. Show you, the coach does look like it's in very good shape. There's an exhaust for your microwave convection oven. Other side of that big storage over here. Another cool thing about Winnebagos is you have these fuses. So easy to see if they're popped out or if they're blown, because this will pop. One of these will pop out, and it tells you what type of fuse to get. so you can replace them easily. This is your hydraulic system for your slides and jacks, and your propane tank we filled from right here. And that's pretty much it for the outside. I'm gonna shut off and then start another video for the inside.